Hey friends, welcome to Mountain Meadow Homestead. My name is Melissa if you're new here, and today we've been out doing some projects up at the farm and are in need of a nice, hot, hearty, delicious meal. And one of our go-tos is to make this recipe. It's actually a family recipe and we call it garden plate. My husband grew up eating this every once in a while at his house, and so it's always a go-to for a quick and easy meal. Essentially what it is we dice up some potatoes, we add some diced tomatoes, some broccoli, cauliflower, some onions, and then we get that all fried up really well, and then we top it with a fried egg and some cheese, and it's just so good. We typically will make it for dinner, and then we love to have it for breakfast again to add some vegetables to our breakfast. So we're going to go ahead and add some butter to our cast iron, get it nice and hot so that it's ready to fry up these potatoes. I absolutely love cooking in my cast iron. It's my go-to cookware of choice. I often will grab it when I'm frying up chicken or ground beef, anything that I'm cooking for dinner and breakfast. I use it for pancakes, eggs, you name it. I cook just everything on it. So I find that it's just so easy to use and one of my favorite cooking items in my kitchen. But we're going to go ahead and get these potatoes fried up while we take some time to chop up our other vegetables. Like I said, we typically put mushrooms in there. I like the baby bell mushrooms. They just have such a good flavor. And then we do some cherry tomatoes we'll chop up, and we'll throw in some onions and then add some seasoning. These are the last of our 2024 onions, and makes me kind of sad that we're done with them. But I definitely want to start quite a few more this year, and we already have our onions started down in our seed starting area. And but one trick that I like to use is to dice up a bunch of them at one time and freeze them so that I have some quick and easy onions for occasions like this. I'll do the same for things like carrots and celery. It just makes it easy when I need to grab those items for like soup bases and they're all ready to go. Makes for quick and easy dinners. Broccoli and cauliflower that we're using in this recipe today are ones that we grew in our 2024 garden. We blanched them and then froze them into small packages to use on our pizzas and in recipes like this. So they're so very good, and I'm so happy that we're able to use them. We freeze dry some of our herbs, like our oregano and our basil, our thyme. I'll even freeze dry onions and garlic at the end of the season and turn that into powder. But let me know if you'd like to see a video in the future, possibly at the end of this summer, of me freeze drying our herbs and how we keep those on the pantry shelf. We buy our cheese in 5-pound blocks from Azure Standard, and grating them by hand can be kind of rough. But my husband bought me for my birthday a food processor, and so it's made my life so much easier. And I just bulk shred all the cheese and freeze it. Cleaning my cast iron is fairly easy. I usually just add some water to my pan and let that boil a little bit to help release the stuck on bits at the bottom of the pan. I'll use my spatula to help scrape it up too if it's not wanting to release. And then I'll turn on my cold water in my sink and pour that down the drain. This just helps protect my pipes, and I'll take my scrubber to it. Every once in a while, I'm not afraid to use a little bit of soap, but the most important thing is to make sure you let that cast iron dry out really well on your burner afterwards, let that water evaporate, and then I just add a light layer of oil to my cast iron. I hope this recipe inspired you to come up with your own quick and easy dinners. They really don't need to be super complicated to be delicious. So I will put all of the ingredients down in the description box below. And if you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you would like it and share it with others. And if you're not already a subscriber, we would love for you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can continue to join us in future videos. So I hope you have a great day, friend, and we'll see you next time.